Hi you guys, Lady Rochelle here, author and founder of Warriors Talk, where we move away from awareness towards action. This is the 31 Days of Breast Cancer Awareness Facts special edition of Warriors Talk. We are on day number 9, and our fact for tonight is prevention. And prevention is the act of stopping something from happening. As it relates to breast cancer, we know that the focus and the campaigns are all around early detection. When it comes to early detection, this is what the focus is, and prevention is rarely mentioned when it is related to breast cancer. So, early detection allows you to catch the cancer early and have many options as it relates to treatment, so that your treatment can be successful if it's done early and you have more options when it comes to treatment. So early detection is the focus of breast cancer. It is the main focus for survival, is catching it early. We're focusing on prevention. What can I do to prevent a cancer diagnosis or any other diagnosis that's related to the things that are within your control? The one thing that you can do is to not use tobacco products. Don't use tobacco products, because 90% of individuals who are using tobacco products, that's where the lung cancer comes from. 90% comes from using tobacco products. So if you're not using tobacco products, then you are decreasing your chances of getting a lung cancer diagnosis, at least by 90%, because you're not smoking. We know that there's secondhand smoke that individuals can get from somebody else smoking. But if you're not smoking yourself, then it decreases your chances of getting that diagnosis of lung cancer. And also, if you stop smoking, if you're just a smoker and you decided to, you know what, I'm gonna stop smoking. If you stop smoking, then within 9 months, guess what's happening? Your lungs will clear up and heal themselves. So if you know anybody that's smoking, tell them stop smoking, so that they can have a chance to allow their lungs to heal and to heal themselves. So if you see me looking over, it's because I have my list here, and I just want to make sure that I give you the right information. So again, about 90% of all lung cancers are related to smoking. So stop smoking. If you love someone, help them to commit to quit today. The next thing that we can do is to protect ourselves and our skin from the sun. And I know as African Americans, we're like, we don't have to do that, because you know we got that melanin in our skin. You know the melanin is popping. Yeah, it's popping. It is. But we are still susceptible to getting skin cancer. So the best thing that you can do is to make sure, if you are going out in the sun, that you are protecting yourself. You are putting on that sunscreen and you are protecting yourself. You are avoiding tanning booths, which I know, we don't really do, but make sure that you're not doing that. Make sure that you are not sitting out in the sun unprotected for, crazy amounts of time. If you're going to be out in the sun, and this includes your kids as well, make sure that you are protecting yourself when you go out there. Don't just be out there, I'm going to be out there for like 10 minutes, so I don't need to put anything on. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Always keep some. You gotta keep some in your bag. Buy a lotion that already has that SPF in it, so then you ain't gotta worry about it. You can put it on as you go out. If you're going out for lunch and the sun just happens to be out and popping, you can just, put that lotion on and keep it moving. Don't take it for granted because you have melanin in your skin that it doesn't apply to you. It does. The third thing that you can do to help you prevent some of these cancers is to eat a healthy diet. Make sure that you're eating fruits and vegetables, green leafy vegetables. Make sure that you're eating whole grain beans. If you are, I'm a vegan, so, I don't eat meat. So a lot of my protein does come from my beans. Make sure that your plate is colorful when you're eating. it should be well balanced. You should not have, a huge portion of meat and then no vegetables and then starch. Make sure you have your vegetables, you have your starch, you have your meat, you have your grains, you have a well balanced plate, and the portions are correct. So a lot of times we overeat. And make sure, if you have to get a plate that has the things in it already, it separates the different portions and it tells you like how much you should have on that plate, until you learn how to do it and you learn how to eat in a healthy way, in healthy portions, by the plate that already separates it for you. It's that easy. Another thing you can do is to limit your red meat because and processed foods, because our red meat is linked to type 1 carcinogen. It's linked to cancer. So limit the amount of red meat that you are taking in your body. Limit the amount of processed foods, and not just processed meat, but processed like cakes and things like that we just like to just pop in our mouths and go. Limit your intake with that as well. It's important that we make sure that we are eating a well-balanced meal so that we can get the nutrients that we need in our bodies, and we're not having to take those supplements. But if you're eating the amount of veggies and fruits that you're supposed to eat, then you're going to get those nutrients in your bodies, and you're not going to have to supplement as much with these different type of vitamins that they have out here. Number 4, if you are a drinker, limit your alcohol. If you are a man, to 2 drinks a day. If you are a woman, 1 drink a day. Alcohol is linked to cancers. So if you just have to have your drink, then it's going to be a certain amount of ounces. If you have a wine glass, women, stop filling it all the way up to the top. Fill it halfway up and drink it and go. Don't try to, I'm going to drink this one for tomorrow too. I'm just going to drink all of my whole week's worth in this glass, and then tomorrow you're doing the same thing. No. Either quit drinking altogether or limit your drink. Again, men 2, women 1. That's something, these are things that you can control. You don't have to worry about the doctor coming telling you that this is what you have, because we know that alcohol is linked to other diseases. Alcoholism, you can have issues with your liver, which leads to, when you drinking, it leads to other personal problems in your family as well. So this is something that you can control by not even drinking. And number 5 is maintain a healthy weight and be physical. 30 minutes a day or 150 minutes a week is all you need. The key is to get moving. Get moving. If you can't do it all, the 30 minutes all at one time, do 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes when you get home from work. The key is to be doing something, especially if you have a sedentary job to where you're just sitting all day. You want to make sure that you're moving your parts. If you have to at lunchtime, walk around your building and eat at your desk. Take that 30 minutes or that hour that you have, but take 30 minutes and walk, 30 minutes to eat at your desk. But you have to get moving. Exercising your body cuts down on a lot of other diseases. It helps with a lot of other diseases, diabetes, heart disease. These are things that you can control. Not to mention that it will help you lose weight if you're out there moving. Another thing that you can do, and I think this is number 6, is to make sure that you are practicing safe sex. That you're not out there all willy-nilly, unprotected, all raw, but you are protecting yourself. We know that there is HPV, the papillomavirus, and hepatitis C, hepatitis B. These are things that you can get from having unprotected sex. So make sure that you are protecting yourself. And if you need to get a vaccine, they have it for the HPV, they have it for hepatitis C and B, but make sure that you are protecting yourself first. Other cancers that can come from not protecting yourself, getting hepatitis C or B, you can have issues with your liver. So make sure that you are going to the store, getting some condoms, or either just abstaining. But make sure that you are protecting yourself so that you can get these diseases that are preventable. Number 7 is know your family history and get a regular checkup. So make sure that you are talking to your family about what type of cancers or other diseases that run in the family, so that when you're talking to your doctor, that you guys can come up with a strategic plan as to what you need to do or to start testing for these different diseases. So if you're going to the doctor annually, then the doctor is going to prompt you to say, hey, I know that you're 50 right now. I'm 50. You need to get the colonoscopy, which I need to schedule before the year is out. So, you and your doctor should be a team. The doctor should be on top of what you need to do for your guidelines for your age. And then you need to be talking to the doctor about your family history and everything that runs in your family, so that she can have a clear picture of your overall well-being, of how to treat the whole you and not just parts of you. So today we talked about prevention. So I hope that you were able to take away something from this conversation as it relates to cancer and other diseases when it comes to prevention. Focus on prevention. It says an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So thank you for tuning in to Warriors Talk with author and founder Lady Rochelle, where we are changing lives one warrior at a time.